All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video we have a Errol Spence Jr. sighting and a confirmation on what the next steps of his career will be, and that is that there will be next steps in his career. And his fighter Frank Martin stole the show on the undercard of the Lamont Roach Pitbull Cruz fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video we're going to be in the 140-pound division, where we have a new contender in the division, and that is Frank the Ghost Martin, who stole the show and the fight card that was headlined by Lamont Roach and Isaac Cruz in San Antonio. Errol Spence Jr. was there promoting him, and there was a new trainer in the corner for Frank Martin, Buddy McGirt. And now we know what is going to go on with Errol Spence. Now, before I get into the details of it, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for what you do. I really appreciate you guys chopping it up with me on this boxing. I'm putting my face back on these videos for a few days before we get back to doing the video production, the more detailed video production. But thank you guys for watching this video with me. And thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks. It is a terrific way of supporting channels like this. But let's get into this, because I had a double present. I got to see Frank Martin fight again, the Ghost, out of Indianapolis. The last time he was in the ring, he had a knockout loss to Gervonta Davis, and has been out of the ring ever since then. So I had been waiting for Frank Martin to come back. And Frank Martin came back. He came back in a fight with a very tough and usually durable former 130 and former 135-pound champion at 140 in Rances Bartholemy. Rances Bartholemy is just one of the most seriously awkward, tricky fighters that are just, it's just a poster boy for gatekeeper, right? And that's what Rances Bartholemy is. So when Frank Martin fought him, I was like kind of wary for Frank, because I didn't know what Frank was going to show up. I didn't know what Rances Bartholemy was going to show up. So I expected the fight to go the distance. It did not go to the distance because of the new secret weapon of Frank Martin, and that is his new trainer, Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt was in his corner, and after that fight, and I can see it in my mind's eye, man, it was just a beautiful, slipped right underneath a kind of a looping left from Rances Bartholemy, just crept into the inside a little bit, and boom, with a straight right hand, man, right down the, right down the middle, right on the tip of his chin, and he just dropped like a sack of potatoes. So that fight did not last nearly as long as I wanted, as I thought it would, but I'm really happy for it, because that puts Frank Martin now again into the mix at 140 pounds. And it once again shows that Gervonta Davis does fight top level competition, because these guys are all having difficulties fighting, having difficulties fighting guys that Gervonta Davis had fought. If it's Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia, Frank Martin now. It just continues to go on and on that these guys, Jose Pedraza for a while after Gervonta beat him, winds up that these guys aren't the big tomato cans that these people are chalking them up to be when they're trying to tear down PBC cards. So it was nice to see that Frank Martin could show his level again. He said that he feels a lot stronger at 140 pounds than he felt at 135 pounds, and said that the weigh-in, specifically the weight cut for Gervonta Davis, was extremely brutal, and he just knew that he was no longer, at that weight class. He shouldn't be in that weight class, and this feels a lot better for him. So I'm really extremely happy for Frank Martin in that performance. I'm also extremely happy to see Errol Spence back, saying that he's coming back. He mouthed it to the camera, so we don't have to talk about whether or not Errol's he's retired and he's out in Jamaica forever and all of that stuff. That's not the case. Errol is going to come back and he's going to have a fight in 2026. My only question is, who is the trainer going to be? And I'm already going to tell you that my leading candidate for the trainer for Errol Spence is Buddy McGirt. Because Buddy McGirt is already working with Frank Martin. So look, man, might as well make it a family affair, because Buddy McGirt is one of the better technical trainers that there is in the sport of boxing, man. He's been around for a long time, former two-division champion himself, had terrific fights with Pernell Whitaker. So you know he's a very, 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 very good boxing mind. So if Errol picks him as a trainer, I think it'll be good to go. My thing is that I just caution Errol to please take it slow. Drive slow. You know what I mean? Pump your brakes, drive slow. Don't jump right out there with with Abel Ramos. Jump right out there with don't jump right out there with Sebastian Fundora or somebody like that. Get you a nice little fight, man, where you can feel it, where you can get in, get out real easy, and get people buzzing about your name again. The thing with Errol, though, is Errol's is still gonna be a headliner, because he's one of the biggest names in the sport of boxing still, and has a tremendous fan base still. So, who he's gonna get matched up with and how that's gonna work in 2026, I just can't wait. But I'm happy that he's taken his couple years off, because it's been about 2 years since the last time we saw him in the ring. That should have given him plenty of time for his body to heal from not just the car accident, from the accident that took place with Terrence Crawford when he fought Terrence Iron Man Crawford. I'm definitely changing Terrence Crawford's name to Terrence Iron Man Crawford, because that dude's genetics are just like on a completely different level, bro. We're going to call that dude like the Wolverine or something, because I have no idea how he put that much size and muscle on in that period of time at that age. But hey, man, he did a lot of damage to Errol Spence with it. So it's going to take a bit of time for Errol to get back, put the training wheel, take the training wheels off, start going all the way out, man. But with him, Frank Martin with him, I think he should be able to do it. I just hope that these guys hurry up and make these announcements for next year. Now, as far as like the rest of the fight card, in case you don't see the other video that I did not see the fight with Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach being a robbery. I can see how people thought Lamont Roach won the fight, but quite honestly, Lamont Roach in a lot of ways is his own enemy, his own worst enemy, because he doesn't step on the gas during critical times of the fight. He cruises, and he's just kind of as a tactician in there, feeling like he's got it, but he's not creating enough separation between him and the other fighter. He really isn't. He didn't create enough separation with Rances. He didn't create enough separation with Pitbull Cruz. He basically just fought him to a head and felt like he had a slight advantage over him, so he could continue to cruise with his timing and all of that. And unfortunately for him, it didn't work out, and he got another draw. And on top of it, he's starting to show exactly how difficult a fighter he is to beat. So believe you me, the other people in that 140-pound division are going to be slow going on trying to get in the ring with Lamont Roach. But all in all, man, it was a wonderful evening of fights. I really enjoyed myself. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.